your house.
A nigga with money don't want you to listen. I'm gonna give this out to all women worldwide. Niggas with money don't want you paying no. We don't care for you to do that. We not coming to get you for no bread. If you do that and you get your own bread on the side, we gonna clap our hands for it. We gonna smile about it. We gonna be proud of it. We don't need you to do it. That's the advantage of picking us. We don't want you for that. We want, honestly, we don't, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
What if I want to get my back blown out in peace? You think I got time to talk about a divorce that's a year old? That's a year old, y'all. Let's be fucking for real. Let's be real. I'm going to give you one even better. We went to mediation that he did not show up to. Mediation avoids you from going to court. Sorry, my phone's dying. Mediation is for you to figure it out before you even have to take it to court. I'm not negotiating nothing. I don't want to da-da-da-da, boom, 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 boom. Now we got to go to court. Cool. We'll go to court because we can't figure it out. He won't show up to mediation. I'm stuck paying for that. Bet. Cool. We got to go to court. My biggest mistake, but something that I don't regret, was giving him the amount of grace that I gave him, because it only backfired on me. It only backfired on me because I gave a man grace who didn't give it back. So for y'all sitting there saying she want to see the father of her children in jail, I never said that. But most importantly, as the mother of his children, I told him I didn't feel safe. Niggas is saying, yeah, because if I was Shump, I would have offed that bitch. She would have to take her to see the king and da-da-da-da. I'm literally getting threats by grown men. By grown men. I am begging y'all to let me get my back blown out in peace. All right, bye. How I turn this off?
Go get that bitch. All right.
The only thing men really need to learn is that you will never be able to make a woman happy. You just can't. If you last too long, then that's too much. But if you last too little, then that's too little. If you want too much intimacy, then you're being pushy. If you don't want intimacy at all, then you're cheating. You can remember to take out the trash, but she's going to remember that you didn't do the dishes. You can give her child support, and you can give her over that and pay all of the in-between. And it's never enough, but when you pay nothing, then you're a deadbeat and she's still not happy. You could plan the perfect date, but if you didn't spend enough, then it's still not good enough. But if you don't plan a date, then you're a loser that puts in no effort. Women who don't have boobs want boobs. Women who don't have ass want ass. Women who have too much ass want a smaller ass. If you text too much, then you're basically a simp. But if you text too little, then you're a loser who doesn't care. You could buy her exactly what she wants, but if it's the wrong color, then it's still not exactly what she wants. The only thing men really need to learn, you could give her all of the affirmation and all of the emotional support, but she's always going to remember the one time that you didn't. If you work too much, then you're not spending enough time with her. But then if you cut your hours and you're home with her more often, but you're making less money, then you're broke and you're basically a loser. If you watch too much football or have a hobby with the guys, then you're not invested in her. But if you don't have any hobbies or any other interests other than her, then you're a simp. Until you understand this as a man, that it's not your job or your responsibility to continuously make her happy, and that you can't make her happy, your life will be a lot easier. Okay, bye. You could give her all...
Alright, Shalom. Before I begin, I'd like to start out by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash, and double honors to the apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of the great millstone who teach this 100% truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect that be in the house of David. Alright, finna jump right in to this lesson right quick. Lord willing, be edifying. Today is March the 25th, 2025, the hopeful year of our deliverance, the hour being the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the seed of our fathers, as well as judgment and destruction to the so-called self-proclaimed white nation, which they're not white, they're red, the biblical Edomites. But this lesson is gonna be dealing with you know what I'm saying, this marriage and seeking a wife in these times. All right, the scriptures, you know, clearly tell us if it be all possible, you know, abstain from having a wife. But you know, I'm gonna go into it. Let me read it right here. This 1 Corinthians chapter 7, and it's dealing with the situation that's going down with you know what I'm saying, Iman Shumpert. He's an NBA player, a former retired NBA player. You know what I'm saying? Nigga made over $100 million off the league and shit, and he'd been divorced by his wife, his so-called wife, which, understanding, no, she wasn't a virgin before he got with her, so technically she was never his wife. But according to this world, you know what I'm saying, he went down into Egypt, signed that contract, you know what I'm saying, gave her his name, so she became his wife according to this world, and she's being treated as such. All right, they're divorced now. All right, and she received, you know what I'm saying, the winning end of the stick pretty much. She got what they say she won. She won 4 houses worth $10 million. She got a $300,000 Rolls Royce. She got a $70,000 Sprinter Mercedes van. He has to pay for all of their 2 children's schooling, all right, private schooling. And he also has to make a payment, a one-time payment of 7 figures. So that could be anywhere from $1 million to $9.99 million. All right, anywhere in between any of that shit. All right, and she got to keep sole custody of all of her shit. You know what I'm saying? So she cleaned this nigga out in court. All right, he deserves it. You seen the clip I played at the beginning. All right, a lot of these NBA niggas, you know what I'm saying, they call themselves snipers. All right, and that's off the court shit. All right, these niggas will snipe your hoe while they in the crowd. All right, I've heard stories about how men have took their women to basketball games, and niggas, all right, NBA players, all right, have sent the ball boy out in the crowd, all right, to snipe the bitch, and the bitch goes with the NBA player. He used and abused the hoe, and then she want to go back to the man. All right, so this then you know what these NBA niggas do. These athletes and entertainers, what they do. They use and abuse other niggas' women. So when they get used and abused out here, all right, don't feel bad for them niggas, you know what I'm saying? Fuck Iman Shumpert and Teyana Taylor. All right, the Lord gonna deal with both of them. But for edification's sake, I'm gonna do a lesson on it. All right, so here we go. It's 1 Corinthians 7, start at verse 1, and say, now concerning the things whereof you wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. All right, again, this is Paul's writing. All right, and a lot of these fake niggas of the world, all right, who think they Israelites are halfway prophets, all right, they don't rock with Paul's writings, but Paul was taught by Yahweh Shai himself. So if Paul is saying it, all right, it's coming from Yahweh Shai, all right, who was King Solomon at one point, which these niggas don't seem to remember, all right, and he dealt with more women than any of us, and he gave us the score and the rundown on these women a long time ago. He said he had 1,000 of them, and when none of them bitches righteous, all right. So let me continue this out. It say, now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Verse 2, nevertheless, to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband. Verse 3, let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband. Verse 4, the wife has not power over her own body, but the husband, and likewise also the husband had not power over his own body, but the wife. All right, so then you know what I'm saying, you get a wife, you can't withhold sex from her and all of that. You know, if she doing what she got to do, you got to do what you got to do. All right, so let's jump down a little bit. All right, we'll jump down to verse 7. All right, they say, for I would that all men were even as I myself. All right, and Paul wasn't dealing with women. All right, and Yahweh Shai, when he was on the scene, he didn't deal with women. All right, he learned from when he was Solomon. All right, he got all of that out then, and he understood it. You know what I'm saying? The majority of these bitches out here ain't about shit. It is what it is. All right, now it is an elect lady. This ain't aimed at them. This ain't talking about them. We're just talking about the majority, because the majority outweigh the minority. All right, so again, it say, for I would that all men were even as I myself, but every man had his proper gift of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua power, one after this manner, and another after that. I say, therefore, to the unmarried and widows, it is good for them if they abide even as I. But if they cannot contain, let them marry, for it is better to marry than to burn. All right. So verse 10, it says, and unto the married I command, yet not I, but the Lord. Let not the wife depart from her husband. If she depart, let her remain unmarried, or be reconciled to her husband, and let not the husband put away his wife. All right, so in Teyana Taylor's case, let's say, for argument's sake, we're gonna say that Iman is her husband. All right, and they didn't fell out and whatnot. Bitch, you can't go get your back blown out by another man, as she was so hoarsely saying. All right, you can't do that. You gotta remain untouched. All right, you can't go have sex with another man as long as your husband is alive. All right, you know what I'm saying? You're committing adultery. You're playing the whore. All right, and the scriptures tell you, about these women again. The majority of them over here are already whores. All right, so he's the sucker motherfucker, if you ask me, because he the one married the bitch. All right, he the one that had, more to lose than her. All right, she comes from money. She wasn't no necessarily bummy broke bitch or nothing like that. But, nigga, you was an NBA player making NBA money. I've never understood why these niggas who make all this money want to marry these fucking women. All right, want to tie their name to yours. Why? What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? All right, even when I was in the world before the Lord showed me the truth, I never thought that way, bro. I always thought, man, if I had all that money, why would I get married? So the bitch can take all my shit and this and that. You know what I'm saying? They got prenups and all of that shit, but I just never visualized myself doing that. You know what I'm saying? Taking a knee to a woman, asking her for a hand in marriage, and then giving her my name just so the bitch can go out and be a whore and do God knows what, and then take half my shit and leave me looking crazy. All right, man, fuck all that. But, that comes with this world. All right. So let me see. Let me see. It's another one. Hold on. While I'm looking for that, I'm gonna continue to read. This is let me see. Verse 12, but to the rest I speak, but to the rest speak I, not the Lord. If any brother hath a wife that believeth not, and she be pleased to dwell with him, let him not put her away. I mean, really, because at the end of the day, the only reason a man is going to put a woman away, all right, is for the crime of adultery. I don't know why these two individuals divorced, so to speak, but, the scriptures tell us it's not for us to be in that as well, all right? What's that? See, the way of a man and his maid. Let's see if I can find it. All right, 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna find it. Give me 1 second. All right, this is it's gonna be in Proverbs 30. So let me go to that right quick. All right, so we're gonna jump down to about verse 18. All right, and it reads, there be three things which are too wonderful for me, yeah, for which I know not: the way of the eagle in the air, the way of the serpent upon a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of the sea. All right, those are the first three, and here's the fourth: and the way of a man with a maid. All right, so there you go. All right, so we ain't supposed to be involved in all of that. Give me 1 second, I'm looking for something. All right, Let me see, in read verse 20, it says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. That's this Teyana Taylor bitch now. All right, she don't think she done no wickedness. All right, she want to get her back blown out in peace. All right, look, hey, you gonna get your back blew out, all right, Eva. You know what I'm saying? She's already scared and fearful. She talking about niggas is threatening her, talking about they would have offed her bitch ass and all that shit. Hey, it's coming. Let me read it for you and let you see. This is Isaiah 32 and verse 9. All right, it says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. All right, and she with this new light and bright nigga, you know what I'm saying? One of Tyler Perry. I think he one of Tyler Perry actors. I don't know. He looked like one of them niggas that are playing a Tyler Perry film or some shit. All right, but you see how that nigga look, you know what I'm saying? Look a nigga look, he feminine in a motherfucker. All right, when shit go left, that nigga ain't gonna be running to save your nasty black ratchet ass. All right, he ain't invested in you like Amon was. Amon got 2 daughters with you. All right, so of course he gonna have some sort of investment in you. He ain't gonna want to see the mother of his children just get destroyed. But hey, now he do. Now he will. All right, cause look at what you doing. Look at how you making him look in public. All right, you know. So when this shit goes left, when Jacob's trouble is in full effect, all right, just because you got some money now and you got them properties and shit, just know ain't gonna be no 911. Ain't gonna be no men to run to your defense to defend your honor and defend you from other men. No. If it's a group of men running your way, guess what? They running to join in on the shit. All right, because you're a celebrity too. All right, you show your body everywhere. She had an interview. She was at an award ceremony about a month or so back. She showed her whole pussy. All right, she showed a whole little snatch. All right, and then pranced off the stage and shit. I mean, this is a wicked ass woman, and she's a representation of the majority of you bitches in Babylon. Y'all are just like that whore, and y'all all gonna get the same fucking judgment. Trodden down like shit in the street, raped and seized and taken by force by these wicked niggas out here. All right, and ain't nobody coming to your defense. All right, verse 11, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. All right, that's how bad it's going to get out here. All right, it say tremble. All right, verse 12, they shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant field, for the fruitful vine. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars, yeah, upon all the houses of joy in the joyous city. And who lives the most joyous in the joyous city? These fucking women. All right, a city is made for a woman's comfort. All right, and it's gonna be a woman's hell again the days we're coming into, because these bitches is out of pocket. All right, they didn't went out from the order. All right, and you know Paul was giving the rundown, but look, you can go back to Genesis chapter 3, all the way back to then. All right, to Adam and Eve, it was told that the woman's desire was to be to her husband. He's to rule over her. All right, you can't leave your husband and go get another one while your husband is alive. But in this world, ruled by the wicked, as it says, Esau is the end of the world. This world, rule, reign, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow it. You know, the law, statutes, and commandments are going to be perfected, all right? The Israelites are going to be perfected. Ain't going to have to teach one another. We just going to go into new bodies. The elect are going to go into new bodies, live in this place, and they're going to be able to keep the law, statutes, commandments perfect. And you 2/3, you're going to die on this side, and she's definitely a fucking 2/3. All right, you're going to die on this side. You got to learn death by pain and be born into the kingdom of heaven through the 1/3. Then you'll be made perfect in that body, all right? But for now, you're just going to be wicked. You're going to do wickedly, all right? And it is what it is, all right? So I'm going to get ready and close it again, because like I said, I wasn't meaning to make this too long. It ain't got to be that long. Then I played a clip at the end, you know what I'm saying? The Edomite woman, she gave Jake the rundown as well. Gave you men the rundown, all right? You can't make these women happy. Ain't no pleasing these hoes, all right? And if you in the spirit to please these hoes, you need to get up out of it, all right? Especially if you're an Israelite, you know, and you seeking the kingdom of heaven. Don't be a fucking woman pleaser, all right? Be a Lord pleaser, all right? These women were put here to please us, all right? They were created for us. We weren't created for them. All right, this is Ephesians 5, jumping down to verse 22. It say, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as unto the Lord, all right? Because your man is your Lord, All right. That's how a woman gets, you know what I'm saying, her blessing. All right. By, you know, treating her man like the king that he is. All right. The Israelite man. All right. You Israelite women don't need to be with no heathen men. You need to be with Israelite men. All right. Verse 23, for the husband is the head of the wife, even as Hamashiach is the head of the church, and he is the savior of the body. Therefore, as the church is in subjection unto Hamashiach, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. All right, so there you go. All right, you women ought to be in subjection to your man, all right? You know. And the elect sisters, they know this. All right, again, this ain't aimed at them. This is aimed at, you know what I'm saying, these whores and thoughts of Israel. And, you know, if there's any new listeners that, you know, coming in and just now trying to understand what's the big deal about what she did, all right? So that's pretty much it for the lesson. You know what I'm saying? Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. All right, Esau ain't got a lot of time left to do what he gonna do. All right, these women gonna get trotted down like the shit in the street. All right, you know. And it is what it is, all right? A lot of them gonna chip up, all right, to try to keep that comfort, but it ain't gonna do them no good. They still gonna catch it out here. I'm gonna end it off in this right here. Isaiah 13:16. We're gonna get it in some different translations. All right, because she said she wanted to get her back blown out. All right. Well, all right. All right, so this is Isaiah 13:16. I'm gonna read it right here. And I gotta get one this. I'm gonna read it in the ERV. This right here, I'm gonna highlight it right quick. All right, because she got the houses, the cars, the kids, and the dog. That bitch got it all. Shout out the profile. All right, but it's Isaiah 13:16 in the ERV. It say, everything in their houses will be stolen. Their wives will be, you see that word, raped. And their little children will be beaten to death while they watch. All right, she got daughters. All right. Hey, Iman ain't right with the Lord. All right, you man say judgment is coming. All right, and because them two individuals are wicked pieces of shit, you know what I'm saying? Judgment gonna hit their daughters. All right. And if you seen the oldest daughter they got, I mean, my goodness, that little girl is basically like a fucking small version of the mother. All right, you can tell what she's gonna be when she comes of age. She's already pretty much she's definitely her mother's daughter. You know what I'm saying? As the scriptures tell you in Ezekiel 16:44, everyone that uses Proverbs shall use this proverb, saying as is the mother, so is her daughter. All right, so that's it for the lesson. All honor, glory, and praise go to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the elder bishops and the elders of the great millstone who teach this 100% truth. Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect that be in the house of David, Kwam Yasharala, and the Bible Ball. Shalom.